All of you. Myself Rohit Dutt and I am taking your business studies class. So students, in our previous class we have started a topic that is dimension of business environment and have seen two elements, that is economic environment and social environment. Okay, so today we'll be doing the rest. So before I proceed again, I would like to remind you, please go through the e-PDF of this chapter and please follow the lockdown norms and stay home, be safe. Environment. So, technological environment refers to changes taking place in the method of production, use of new equipments and machineries to improve the quality of product. So, the businessman must closely monitor the technological changes taking place in his industry because he will have to implement these changes to remain in the competitive market. Okay, so technology changes always bring quality improvement, clear, and more benefit for customer. So the recent technological changes of Indian market are like digital watches have killed the prospects and the business of traditional watches. Okay, like color TV technology has closed the business of black and white TV. Okay, then artificial fabric has taken the market of traditional cotton and silk fabrics. Photocopier and Xerox machines have led to the closure of carbon paper business. So shift in demand from vacuum tubes to transistors, shifts from steam locomotives into diesel and electric engines, from typewriter to world processes. So these are some changes that has been seen today in the competitive era. So some aspects of technological environment are like various innovation and invention, scientific improvement, development in IT sector, import and export of technology, technological advances in computers. Political okay environment. Okay. So, political environment constitutes all the factors related to government affairs, such as type of government in power, attitude of government towards different groups of society, policy changes implemented by different government, etc. So the political environment has immediate and great impact on the business transaction. So businessman must scan this environment very carefully. Clear. The businessman has to make changes in his organization according to the changing factors of political environment. Clear. Let us take an example. In 1977, when Janta government came in power, they made the policy of sending back all the foreign companies. So as a result, the Coca-Cola company had to close its business and leave the country. Okay, so the common factors and forces which have influenced the Indian political environment are like the government in Hyderabad is taking keen interest in boosting IT industry. As a result, the state is more commonly known as Cyber Bed instead of Hyderabad. Okay, so after the economic policy of liberalization and globalization, the foreign company got easy entry in India. So as a result, the Coca-Cola, which was sent back in 1977, came back to India, along with Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, and many other foreign companies are establishing their business in India. Clear. Let us see some aspects of political environment like present political system. Uh, Constitution of the country, profile of political leaders, government intervention and in business, foreign policies of government, values and ideology of political parties, etc. Okay. Now coming to our fifth element, that is legal environment. So legal environment constitute the laws and various legislation passed in the parliament. The businessman cannot overlook the legislation because he has to perform his business transaction within the framework of legal environment. Clear? So the common legislation passed which has affected the business transactions are like Trademark Act, okay, Essential Commodity Act, VETS and Measure Act, etc. So most of time legal environment put constraints or barrier on the businessman, but sometimes they provide opportunity also. Clear? So the common instance of Indian legal environment which have influenced business transactions recently, they are, let's see them. Deregulation of capital market has made it easy for businessmen to collect capital from primary market. Okay, then removal of control from the foreign exchange and liberalization in investment is encouraging foreign investors and NRIs to invest in Indian capital market. Got it? Then advertisement of alcoholic product is prohibited. Clear? Compulsory to give statutory warning in tobacco productions. Clear? Then delicensing, sorry, uh, delicensing like policies of industries. Clear? So let us see some aspects of the legal environment like various laws and legislative acts. Okay, then legal policies related to licensing, legal policies related to foreign trades, statutory warning essentials to be printed on label. Clear? Foreign exchange regulation and management act, laws to keep a check on advertisement, etc.